about 3 years ago, we had a new editor who moved here, and he moved here from Cape Cod. And apparently there aren't many abandoned homes in Cape Cod. And so he thought that Muncie looked horrible, and he couldn't understand why there were so many abandoned homes. So he sort of spearheaded this Blight Watch.
So Blight Watch was born. The Star Press's former executive editor and general manager Gene Williams' idea brought back a feature deep from the paper's past, before the Star Press even existed. The Muncie Evening Press ran something similar to Blight Watch before it was combined with the Muncie Star in 1996. The paper would use its mascot Benny Beans to highlight a property's faults. But even that idea had been dead for some time.
It started with probably the Benny Beans guy, and then, I don't know, we went 20 years without something like this, and then now we kicked it back up with Blight Watch.
The plan Williams put in place for selecting Blight Watch properties was to limit the feature to those within Muncie city limits. Warner said most of the buildings are brought to the attention of the Star Press by readers.
It would be easy to go out into the city and find junk homes and write about them, but I figured it was more important if we were actually getting complaints on them. I mean, if a house is sitting somewhere abandoned and it's not bothering anybody, which is probably rare, but if we aren't getting complaints on it, I'm guessing that the houses that we are getting actual letters on are probably more crucial. So we would prioritize those and put those first.
A reader tip is what brought Star Press reporter Andrew Walker to 1218 South Macedonia Avenue 2 weeks ago. Danny Whittingham declined to be interviewed on camera, but the neighbor said he was disappointed by the city's speed in handling the rundown house he lives next door to. Walker said the city usually knows about the property when he contacts them, but in some cases they don't. Either way, Walker says readers are happy the paper is providing what they see as a valuable service.
I expect it, but we have certainly gotten compliments on Blight Watch, despite what others believe, and maybe our other coverage of other events. But it is one of our more popular, I'd say, with the readers.
Warner found readers just as happy to see him when he was in charge of Blight Watch, hoping their neighborhoods move past the ghosts of Muncie's industrial days.
But this was the one thing I did where, like people would not even know me and welcome me into their house, and oh, you're the Blight Watch guy, and that kind of stuff. And they like loved to see me in their neighborhood.